Welcome back. Every time it seems like we're about to reach the final grand conclusion of this game, more crap comes up. I'm gonna save here and see what's happening now.
Take her to her room, now.
Again.
Goddess, please save Lady Rhea. All we can do now is pray.
Remember when this place was taken 5 years ago and a pure white beast appeared on the battlefield?
Yep.
I only caught a glimpse of it, but I didn't understand where it came from. There were rumors that the goddess sent it to protect the monastery. But now I know better. That beast was Rhea.
Yeah, Rhea's like the only person in the world that can actually control the beast form. She tried to save me.
Did you know Rhea's true identity?
Thinking back on it now, I suppose I did. I mean, I'd be lying if I said this wasn't the second time she saved my life as a dragon.
I once showed you a picture of a creature known as the Immaculate One. Sothis confiscated it, saying it must have been one of Tomas's personal possessions. The beast that appeared back then looked just like it. So Rhea is the Immaculate One. The book said that it was a servant of the goddess, but wouldn't it make sense if beasts like that are actually children of the goddess?
I don't know.
Rhea is in a grim state right now. It's possible she may not make it, but we have things we must ask her about. Once things calm down a little, let's go and see Rhea. Together. The truth can't be delayed any longer.
Yes, please. I don't want another Geralt incident. You can't just tell me you're going to tell me everything.
Part 2.
And then die. Ooh, this is a long loading. Long load. Oh my gosh, I got another fucking month. I can't do it. Dinner's...
I'm happy to see you too.
Dinner is like coming up. I need to eat. I need to call it a day. I might as well just assume that there are 5 more months in this game. 5 more hours at this point. I'm not close to the ending at all. Well.
Sorry to interrupt your rest. But there are some things that we absolutely must ask you.
It seems I do not have much time left. I do not intend to hide anything any longer.
Good.
Rhea, I have to ask, you're the Immaculate One, aren't you? If what I'm thinking is correct, that's what the children of the goddess is referring to. In other words, you...
I am the last child of the progenitor god. A long time ago, the progenitor god came from somewhere far away and descended upon this continent. She changed her form to resemble that of a human and gave her own blood to birth her children. The progenitor god and her children shared knowledge and skills with the people of the land. Together, they built a prosperous civilization. But the humans turned their backs on the teachings of the progenitor god and engaged in senseless wars. Eventually, people began to think of themselves as gods and challenged the progenitor god herself to battle. The land was scorched in the war that ensued, and the majority of humans were annihilated. I believe that those who slither in the dark are the descendants of those who retreated beneath the ground during that time.
So they'd been waiting all that time for their chance at revenge.
It took the progenitor god an astonishing amount of time to revive the ravaged world. But eventually, the continent found peace again, and the progenitor god having fulfilled her duty, fell into a long slumber in the Holy Tomb. The children who stayed behind built a settlement in Xanadu to protect the Holy Tomb as they quietly lived out their lives. But then, Nemesis appeared, bringing tragedy along with him. Even now, I cannot forget the sight of that massive canyon painted red with blood. I was never able to forgive those who proudly wielded weapons crafted from the corpses of my brethren. I was the only survivor of Xanadu, and all I could do was wander across Fodlan, clinging to my desperate desire for revenge. I called myself Seiros, fostered the founding of the Empire, and prepared to oppose Nemesis and his followers.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
she's Seiros.
I put Xanadu behind me to gather the remaining children who were scattered across Fodlan. Finally, we killed Nemesis on the Tailtean Plains, and I took back the Sword of the Creator.
Let me get this straight. Saint Seiros is you? You're kidding me, right?
Professor, Claude, there's something you need to hear right away.
Fuck
If
off.
you have something to report, do so at once. There is no need to let my presence worry you.
As you wish. We're receiving a constant stream of express messengers from cities to the east. They claim that an unidentified military force is attacking, and that there have already been a large number of casualties.
What?
The reports indicate that the cities and towns along the East Gronder thoroughfare in the Old Rim territory have already been destroyed. Some villages were razed completely, leaving no survivors.
Damn it! Did they come from Shambhala? Could it be that there were some remnants of that wicked group hiding there?
I have a report. The unidentified military force has crossed the Great Bridge of Murden. Alliance forces met them in battle, but it seems they have already broken through.
They've already made it so far. Is Count Gloucester unharmed?
The Count is fine, but apparently my brother joined with reinforcements and was gravely injured.
Do you mean to tell me they easily got past a general as skilled as Holst?
They say the enemy general has a weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. Even my brother was powerless to stop him.
Sword of the Creator.
That's not possible.
The enemy forces are flying a banner bearing the crest of flames as they continue their march west along the Aramid River.
We believe they're marching toward Garreg Mach. We are preparing to meet them in battle.
A weapon that resembles the Sword of the Creator. And banner bearing the crest of flames.
Just like
There
us.
is only one explanation. The one leading the enemy force is Nemesis himself.
Nemesis? That Nemesis? Do you really think the ancient king of liberation has been brought back to life?
Perhaps the seal was broken when Shambhala fell. An incredible power that we children cannot hope to match dwells within the blood of the progenitor god. Nemesis obtained that blood, so it would not surprise me if that were the case.
The blood of the progenitor god. That's right. He did take the remains from the holy tomb, didn't he?
From the blood of the progenitor god, Sothis, he acquired the crest of flames. From her bones and heart, he crafted the Sword of the Creator.
The sword of the Creator is made from her bones and heart?
The heart of Sothis is the crest stone that was placed in the Sword of the Creator. The same is true of the crests of the 10 elites and the other crest stones. They were born of the blood and hearts of the progenitor god's children. Those who slither in the dark created them, stole them. Sothis never gifted that power to the humans.
The crests of the 10 elites, the crest stones, and the heroes' relics. I can't believe those who slither in the dark made them all. And after that, Nemesis used the Sword of the Creator to massacre all of the progenitor god's children in Xanadu. In other words, the citizens of Xanadu were killed by weapons made from the remains of their brethren. How atrocious. But I don't get it. The Sword of the Creator that Teach wields doesn't have a crest stone. So how is Teach able to wield its full power?
The crest stone of the progenitor god dwells within your professor.
Yep. I thought you already knew that,
After
Claude.
I battled with Nemesis as Saint Seiros, I reclaimed the heart of Sothis. I wanted to use that heart to resurrect her, even though I had to do some questionable things to achieve that goal. I wished to see Sothis, my mother, once more.
Hold on, wait. I need to think now. So Rhea is Rhea is Seiros this whole time. She battled Nemesis. Rhea was one of the children of the god Sothis. Sothis now dwells within me. So if I am Sothis, would that make Rhea my daughter? I don't know. Let's hear her. Maybe she's got more to say. You placed her heart in me? I have two hearts? No, 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 no. Your heart is her heart. Oh. What?
Yes. I believed that if I could resurrect my mother, I could regain all that had been lost.
So, that's the truth of it.
I suspected that your body housed the consciousness of Sothis. Those suspicions were correct. And yet, she merely gave you her power and vanished. My dearest wish did not come true. But you did inherit the power of the progenitor god. Now, you must use that power to defeat Nemesis once and for all. Fodlan's blood-stained history must end.
So the battle of Seiros and Nemesis wasn't all that long ago, was it? How old is Rhea? What am I going to do today? This is... Even though this feels like the final battle of this game, I just don't know. It is, in fact, lunchtime. What I can do is spend the next 7 minutes of this episode preparing. Nobody wants to talk to each other. Yeah. There's nothing I need to do. I'll just talk to everybody.
Hey, Professor. He says he's gonna throw a feast if we win the next battle. So I'm coming for you.
Yeah, so I'm thinking...
That
I'm not going to pretend that I don't know. I'm pretty sure Rhea is this character, the main character. His name's not Cortex. I named him Cortex. His name's like Blight or something. Rhea is Blight's daughter / grandmother. And how this works is, Sothis was the god that created, children,
I like this.
human beings. And Rhea was one of those children, but all the children have been killed or have died. Rhea is the last one remaining. Rhea is also Seiros, the goddess Seiros or whatever, who defeated Nemesis. But then, what about after that? Because if Rhea... So the part about Rhea being my Blight's daughter,
Having a
right?
meal.
Well, if Blight has the heart of Sothis, then yes, that would make sense. But what about the other part about Rhea being Blight's grandmother? that would mean that Rhea had a child, which would be Blight's mother, that would, with Geralt, have a Blight. Me. And then that would conclude that.
Professor.
And we don't really know who Blight's mother is. If we could just say something like, if Rhea could just say something along the lines of, your mother would be proud of you. I know her because she is my daughter. You know, just like cut and dry like that. Oh, nope. Didn't get anything I wanted. This sucks. My fucking left shoulder hurts like a bitch right now.
Professor!
A sudden invasion against such overwhelming strength. My father and his forces had no choice but to retreat.
Glad he survived.
It was certainly prudent for him to avoid a fruitless death, so...
Please?
Professor?
Everyone wants to talk to me.
I thought there was no reason to...
Professor?
What? What do you want?
But this time...
Everyone wants to talk to me, but I don't want to talk to them. I need a Zanado fruit.
Welcome. Is that the one?
Just spend all my money on this shit.
Thanks a bunch.
There's nothing else I need from you.
Come back soon.
You don't sell shit other than the mass amount of stuff that I bought originally.
Hey!
Tea of the Saints.
What do you require? Farewell.
Who's next? I don't want to talk to Judith. Judith Priest. Oh, Claude, where are you hiding? Where we are started.
Hey, Teach! What a magnificent tale. Rhea's real identity is Saint Seiros, and the one who attacked us was Nemesis, the King of Liberation. On top of that, you've got the heart of the goddess in you. My flabber is completely gasted right now, but now isn't the time for standing around in disbelief. Nemesis has made it this far for a if we aren't victorious, that's it for Fodlan. This is the final battle. Finally.
Are you sure this is the final battle, or there going to be another final battle? We're going to defeat Nemesis, and he's going to be like, I refuse to die here. And then he's going to bring back alive the 10 elites or whatever, and they're all going to be evil. And
Just when we thought we made it, can we be sure this battle is the last one? I think you're right. Just a little.
and then we're all going to come back to the monastery and be like, well, that happened. Let's wait around another month.
Let's see. I got those who slither in the dark. They were trying. That's why they...
That's not the only thing that slithers in the dark. Oh. What are you doing over here? Leonie back here? Nope.
He emerged from the battle with a terrible injury. It's a miracle he didn't die. Well, maybe he should have been a little less noble. When dying, he's alive.
Well, of course you're going to be in here.
So we're defending Fodlan's future, huh?
So I'll think about my promise to Captain Gerald to protect you instead.
Thank you.
I can get you through. I just hope you...
Fodlan, we have no choice.
Just doing a couple errands, and then I'm going to be calling it an episode, and I'm calling it a day.
As long as they're around, we can expect them to continue with their cruel experiments. Yes, we must
Yeah, let's obliterate them. Blaine and Sothis are both here. Can I go see Rhea?
Please keep quiet. Rhea is sleeping right now. I beg of you.
Before the monastery, in that battle, those make up the divine sword that you wield. Now, Rhea, Seiros, lies helpless. The only one who can defeat this so-called King of Liberation. You have our full and unwavering support.
Don't worry, I'll easily win. Hey, can we have can we have some drills? Oh, I'm already maxed. Okay, never mind. I don't care. Now, let's just do this. Well, guys, I hope you have all enjoyed this game. This never-ending game. I swear it's got an ending. This is a lot more in-depth than Dimitri's quest. Honestly, I think I picked the best, order of events. I picked Dimitri first, and his was just straight up kill Edelgard, and then the world is saved and everyone lives happily, but they actually don't. Then I've got this one with Claude, who's always, they're part of the Alliance. They don't take either side of the Empire nor the Kingdom, and he's always wanting to learn more. Well, we about to get more than we bargained for. And then there's Edelgard, who knows everything that's going on. So, playing as her would probably explain everything. But I'm not playing that anytime soon, nor am I going to record it for the channel. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.